Now in this question, we're given that sine of angle theta is equal to 3 over 8. And we're asked to find the cosine of theta and tan theta. And before we get into this, whenever possible, you should be using exact answers in your solution. So sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, recall. And we're given that the opposite, because over here the opposite is 3, and the hypotenuse must be 8. So now we can start to draw our triangle. And if this is angle theta, then our opposite side here is 3. And since here's our right angle, our hypotenuse is this side, so our hypotenuse must be the 8. Problem is we need the adjacent side in both to find the cosine of angle theta and the tan of angle theta. So we need to use Pythagorean theorem to find the missing side length, which is our adjacent side. So we're going to use Pythagorean theorem, which is c squared equals a squared plus b squared. We sub in for the hypotenuse is 8, and we're going to let a be the adjacent side here, and b be the opposite side. So now we simplify, and then subtract 9 from both sides, and that simplifies to be a squared equals 55. Now 55 is not a perfect square, so when you take the square root of 55, you're going to get on your calculator something like 7.419, etc. And it's better that you don't use the decimal. It's better if you express your answer as root 50 with root 55 as your adjacent side. So our adjacent side is root 55 and square root of 55. And so when we set up our trig ratios for cosine and tan, we can write them as cosine of angle theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And remember, our adjacent we found to be square root of 55, and the hypotenuse is 8. So this is square root of 55 over 8, and leave your answer like that. You can do the work on your calculator, and we're going to talk about that next unit, but it's better if you don't use a rounded answer. Give an exact answer wherever possible. So tan of angle theta is opposite over adjacent, and the opposite side here is 3, the adjacent side is square root of 55, so tan of angle theta is 3 over square root of 55. And again, leave your answer as an exact answer wherever possible.